Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Cypress Sports Weekly. I'm Jeff Russell, once again joined by Mark Slevcove. Coach Slevcove, great week last week for us, huh?
Oh, it was exciting, man. That football game Friday night was awesome. Team was pumped up. They played excellent against a very good San Juan Hills team, and everyone was super excited for a week one victory. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it certainly was. We had a great week, volleyball getting a win last week as well. And then following up volleyball yesterday versus Los Al. First time Coach Griffiths has beat the Griffins, and she did it in three sets, whatever. So, man, great job for the volleyball team as well. Awesome week.
Right. That's right. She beats her alma mater in 3 sets, and anytime the Centurions can beat the Griffins, it's a good day.
Absolutely. Yeah, great game last week. We are once again joined by Coach Feldman. Coach, I mean, what an exciting game. I know you went into the game thinking, man, this is going to be an unbelievably tough team, and certainly it was. As you look back, what do you think was like the best points for the game?
It definitely had a playoff atmosphere for such an early game, for sure. And I want to congratulate Coach Griffiths on beating Los Al. That is awesome. Love our volleyball team. As far as the game went, we took the ball first and had a nice long 15-play drive for a touchdown that ate up a lot of the first quarter. Felt like that kind of set the tone for us. All of a sudden, the team that was unsure whether they'd be able to win or not took the lead and felt like maybe we could win, and then went on to make plays all night long when we had to and squeaked one out. It was pretty exciting.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. As we sat and watched the game or stood and watched the game on the sideline, you really could feel that energy from our sideline as well. And I know as we went through the game, getting to that point where we go to overtime, Slevcove and I on the side just thinking, wow, we're in this overtime game. What changes your thought process as we go to overtime, or does anything change when you get to that point?
Not for us. We wanted to be aggressive all game long and take chances. We felt like we had to do those things to be able to compete with that team and have a chance. So when we got to overtime, it was the same deal. And we got the ball first and scored and had a penalty, move it up a little bit, and then went for 2. And when we saw that they were playing man and ran with our motion, that left Matt open on the backside. O-line did a great job, and all of a sudden we're up 8, and there's a lot of pressure on them. Felt like we had to apply the pressure to them, make them feel it all game long.
Yeah, Matt had a great game as usual. Right, had a strong sophomore year last year in our shortened season, and he's off to a good start this year. 12 catches last Friday, 129 yards, 20 catches already on the season, 5 TDs, 250 yards. Matt, what was the difference between week 1 and week 2 with a close game against Foothill? Where we come up a little bit short. And then last week, it appeared we were really focused and took care of the ball. Was there a difference in our preparation and getting ready for the game?
I think we knew we were going to up against a good team, and we just we had to just be extra focused and locked in for that game. And I think we did. We knew we had to play well for us to have a chance to win, and we got the win.
Yeah, it was awfully exciting. Good thing you got good hands, right? Whether it's on the football field, the ping pong table, on the baseball field, you're off the charts, man.
Thank you.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, Matt, as you guys are in practice and working through things, you and Dylan obviously are connecting on a lot of plays. How do you guys get that, camaraderie or that connection? Is there something in practice you guys do, or is there anything that's specific that kind of helps with that?
I think it's just repetition, and then knowing Dylan and him knowing me, it just works out really well. Just practicing every day.
Yeah, Dylan's off to a great start as well. 23 of 35 for 253 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks in Friday's game, 580 yards for the season with 9 touchdowns and no interceptions. A lot of those going to you. But let's be honest, George, I mean, you're the reason. I mean, if you don't block guys and you don't give them time, they can't make those plays and make stuff happen. So talk to us about your role and how you fill that role. Maybe you don't get, all the headlines, but heck, you're on this show because we know you're an important part of what's going on.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'd say my mentality is I take it really personal, so I'll look at this dude across from me. I say, this guy's coming to, take Dylan's head off. So I got to make sure that I do everything in my power to stop him on the line, to put him in the ground, to make sure that he doesn't get anywhere near my quarterback or my running back. So I just take it very personal. And even when I practice, I practice with the intent to do that on the field as well.
Very good.
This week, guys, week 2 of the season, our third game coming up against Western before we head into bye week. What's ahead for us this Friday night, Coach?
Playing a good, solid Western team that was a preseason top 25 team. They won their first game. They stumbled a little bit last week against Huntington Beach, but they're athletic. They have guys, and they're going to be fired up to play us. So we have to get over that feeling good about ourselves by being able to beat a team that most people thought we couldn't, and refocus and get ready to play a team that's a really good team.
Yeah, coming into it, they're definitely going to be excited being right down the street from us. George, again, blocking not just for Dylan and to get passes to Morrell, but you did a great job blocking for rushing, right? Neil Jansen, 7 rushes for 68 yards. He had 3 receptions. That's a big part of it. So as you go into this week, George, against Western, does your thought process change, or is there anything specific you will do differently this week as you move into this game?
Yeah, for sure. This week is a little different because the past 2 weeks we played against the forefront, and this week Western's running a 3 front, so 3 defensive linemen. So for sure I'll have to be extra athletic this week because I'm going to have to get off to, there's going to be 4 linebackers behind them, so I'm going to have to make sure that on stretches I take my correct steps so I can get outside. And I got to work with my guard even. I got to work with my guard very well so that we can get those double teams going.
Awesome. Well, hey, guys, thank you for being a part of this. We are so looking forward to Friday's game and watching you guys against Western. Our home game, even though we both play on the same field, but our home game on Friday, it's, I believe, an orange out. So we're looking forward to a lot of people coming. Hopefully we get the same kind of atmosphere we had last week and really watch you guys excel. So any final thoughts, Coach Slevcove, on this week?
It's going to be fun. Western High, week 2, keep it rolling. Hopefully we keep that same focus, take care of the ball this week, and it should be a good outcome for the Centurions.
Awesome. Coach Feldman, Matthew, George, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this week. We'll see you guys out on the field.